Let's talk about the penalties for a first offense DUI. Basically, you divide them up into four categories. The first are fines, then it's sheriff work or possibly jail, DUI school, and finally probation. Let's start with fines. Fines are pretty standard throughout all counties in California. They generally run around $2,000. They do vary from county to county. There are different fees attached and penalties attached, but usually they run around $2,000. You don't have to pay it all off at once. Every county allows you to make payment plans. Most of them allow you to do so without interest, just paying principal, which is always a good thing. Jail or sheriff work. They don't want you in jail if you're a standard first offense DUI. They really don't. They don't have room for you. How much sheriff work will you have to do? It varies from county to county. In Santa Clara County, it's as much as 6 days for a first offense DUI or more. Actually, the minimum offer right now is 6 days with 1 day credit, which nets out to 5. If you just go across the border into San Mateo County on a first offense, it's like a day of sheriff work. So it varies from county to county, but it's always sheriff work. You can put yourself in jail if you get angry with the judge or you act out or you do other things that cause them to get upset with you. And then there are certain enhancements that can put you in jail, and we'll talk about those in a few seconds. Probation. Probation in most counties is 3 years of what they call informal or court probation. Some counties make you do 5 years of informal or court probation. What is informal or court probation? It means that you don't have to report to a probation officer. It means that you agree to do 3 or 4 things, depending on the county. The first one is you have to obey all laws. The second one is you have to submit to what they call a pass test, a roadside breath test, on demand by a police officer for any reason. Up to now, you've had the right to refuse that on constitutional grounds. You're giving up your right to refuse to do that. And then you have to agree to drive according to zero tolerance rules. That means that you cannot drive with any measurable amount of alcohol in your blood. Some counties will add on a few provisions that are always alcohol related. For example, in Contra Costa County, it's common to have a judge also say that you cannot attend a place where only drinking occurs, bars. You cannot be drunk in public. You're not supposed to be drunk at any time, quite frankly, under the Santa or the Contra Costa guidelines that I heard. There are enhancements that can make your sentence worse. But bear in mind that of the 4 things that I've read, the fines, the sheriff work, DUI school, and probation, only one of those is really ever negotiated. And that's the amount of time you do in jail or sheriff work. That's it. The fines are standard, the DUI school is standard depending on your BAC, the probation is standard throughout the counties. If you have a .15 or higher, even though that's not actually a legal enhancement, some DAs will get a little tougher as far as the sheriff work is concerned. If you have a .20 or higher, you not only have to do more sheriff work, but you're also going to have to do 9 months of DUI school. In Northern California, we used to have 6-month DUI programs for people who are a .15 to a .20. There may be counties that do that still around the state. I'm not aware of any. Bad driving. If you're swerving across lanes, if you're posing a danger to other people, if you're driving the wrong way on a one-way street, things of that sort, district attorneys sometimes can add sheriff work days to their offer for that. Speeding is a big one. If you're doing 30 over the posted speed limit on a freeway or 20 over the posted speed limit on a city street while driving under the influence of alcohol, there's a statutory mandatory 60 days straight time in jail. You get 50% good time in most counties, so that knocks it down to 30, but you can go to jail for speeding. Child endangerment. If you're driving under the influence of alcohol with a child who's 14 years or younger, that's child endangerment. Right now, in most of the counties around here, there's a couple of days of sheriff work, but there are always classes and fines. Things that are not covered in this video. If you're involved in an accident with injury to another person, that's a separate video and that's a separate crime, even if it's a first offense. You want to go to that portion of our website, and we'll post the address on our screen right now. If you have other crimes that are not directly related to the DUI, but factually are related to the DUI, like you're charged with a DUI and a hit and run, or you're charged with resisting arrest after a DUI, or endangering the life or injuring a worker on the highway, things of that sort. Those are not covered in this video, but you can call us, and in the context of your police report, we can give you a pretty good idea as to what it is you're looking at. If you have any questions, call us at 408-283-0574 or visit our website at dmvcouncil.com. And thanks for watching.